And I cannot help but imagine if you are a teammate of any one of these 4 players waiting for them to come back, there's going to be a... Are they going to come back? Or are we going to get killed by them come PCS 7 as well?
Just pull a Gen G. Just grab all the PCS players that brought your team a near victory and make it work. I mean, you know, it wasn't as successful for Gen G, you know, post PGC 2019 with, you know, Aqua 5 and all those guys being brought on. Southwestern Circle again, but this one's a little bit more eastern than a few of them.
No teams other than Finland, really on the west side, are playing where they would have in previous games around this area.
Oh, it's a literal Death Valley in there. You're absolutely right. And not only do they have not any information, there's not much to work with on the inside. I mean, Trimsy here trying to mess with Australia's rotations, but they just kind of saw him, and now they're like, oh, son, you are on your own. And they are just going to barrel down towards him. But Trimsy, good for the first, going to get the flush, maybe. No, they're going to save him, but there is the shot from Finna from behind.
That is a lot more damage than I thought was going to be able to be put out from that. H1 now comes in to try and help as well. Trimsy will fall, but damage is done. Australia wounded. And looks to me like H1 with a nade. Bounces forward a bit too far, but Australia in trouble.
Oh, that fire just a bit too far. Luke 12 able to find a rock to go for the heal. Win going to do the same as well. Luke's going to get it, but he's the last one up for Australia. Meanwhile, it's going to be Thailand who's peppering the smokes, trying to fish for some extra points.
Exactly. I thought that one had Australia. Again, I mean, you got to give credit to Australia despite the fact that it doesn't work out for them. Now here comes the shots on through. 2 flushes confirmed. Finds the knock on. So Monty will go down in the end of it. Finna able to find him from a distance. Luke still alive. And on the other side of things, here we have Thailand fighting off Indonesia. They want to maintain control of the hill. Again, be proactive, be the aggressor. Thailand needs to defend this hill, and they do. Indonesia eliminated as Thailand stands strong on the hilltop.
Kickstart just going to have to bunker down. Yep. I mean, if he comes up over this hill, he's going to have the same problem that H1 did. Finn is just going to shoot him in the back, and well, it's actually Michael this time. So, you know, a nice try here by the USA, but they're just overwhelmed.
Lu is very, very much isolated from the rest of the 3 teammates. He tried to be the overhead view, but he can't really do that right now. His bike is all the way down. As you can see, the tire is in the top. Janko finds Polly. Damage comes through. Crowd goes wild as Thailand continues to dominate from the hilltop up towards the north.
Thailand's looked pretty good today. I mean, they've had China's number too. Oh no, the tire just popped here on Argentina. Get out the way! What? Get out the way! Argentina, they're gonna wreck their own teammate's vehicle. Oh, they're done. They're just out in the open. They're dead to rights. Monty though gets taken out by LFP1. That's buying just enough time here. Maybe for somebody. No, Silzen gets knocked as well here, and Argentina all but dead.
Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, they're already in the midst of a suicide rotation, and the car did not make it any easier for them. China, Canada, now fighting one another. Does United Kingdom interact with this or not? I feel like they should. Michael already there, holding the angle. You can see it on your map to the right-hand side as Keenan tries to back down Finn of China. New circle pops. David, where we go?
Let's see, kind of centering up here. So Brazil, you know, getting a pretty good circle pop here. LFP1 was out fishing for something in the middle there. Meanwhile, the battle between Canada and China continues, and Keenan there up front took a little bit of damage.
What is LFP doing 200 meters from the compound? I mean, let alone the fact that they've been able to maintain full control of this compound. I'm surprised that no one has made the push on down earlier, but now let's see Ezqelusia here. Peeking on forward as Canada approaches from the other side.
All right, that's a headshot to kick things off, and that's going to force Keenan back. And Ace left knows it. He comes over the top, takes a bunch of damage. Shinboy's going to get the knock onto him. Finna trying to reposition to go for the flush, potentially given the opportunity, but ZP puts some damage in him.
Very, very solid hold. Notes that the peak was going to come over eventually, but forcing them back. Flashes now coming through. Xiaopian forced down on his stomach. He's going to be blind at least for a little while longer. I want to see this flank around. Issue is, can they do it? Yes. First one falls, second one does as well. Canada stands strong. China out in 12th place. And this is just not the up-close China we used to see.
All right, Japan trying to prove that they, you know, yesterday wasn't a fluke here. They're going to try to take on potentially a couple different flights. You've got a Groza in the hands of the side seat driver, but no, Belmoth with a great rip. Another one, and Japan is gone.
That is what you want to see from Thailand. Do it fast, get it fast, and get the kills down. Hopping over to the other side of the map. Bart finds one, finds two, finds the third with the nade as well. 2 teams out in the matter of a second or 2.
Just back-to-back perfect grenades from Bard. You love to see it. Turkey has to send it down the hill. Vietnam trying to play defense here on this Glory. He's good for one. Glory, YM going to be good for another. Glory goes for the finish. It's an instant wipe for the duo of Vietnam.
2v4, they make it look easy. They hold off strong. strong now. Nourinz continuing forward, finds one, finds two. These edge side fights are being dominated by the teams that you thought were gonna fall. Belmoth over the top, all four from Thailand on their feet, and they continue moving forward.
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see the confidence, but it's going to be sparking from Brazil. That strikes Chinese Taipei in the back as they're trying to finish off Mexi. Mexi going to get the headshot, but it's going to be the drive-by from Mao Rush. It's going to finish him off. Now Thailand makes their push.
They have to. Push forward, push forward. You know exactly where they are. Lob those nades in there. Get those kills confirmed. First one a bit more. They have to spread up close. First one will fall. Yan Li finds Belmoth.
All right, well, Nourinz here trying to save his team, and it's going to be good enough there as JQ comes in to finish off Chinese Taipei. Now you've got to worry about the teams in the center because you're going to have to come down this hill. Thailand has a pretty rough road ahead of them, to be honest. They're going to have to make some pretty impressive maneuvers.
I'm so glad they're spotting
no.
Korea. Oh my god, the attacks! Ezqelusia is styled in. They're feeling this. We're going to see Thailand double-digit, and for the third game in a row, into placement points as well. They're getting things going, and there you go. 10 kills for Thailand. As you said, wanting to do as much damage as possible. And you know what? Even though he doesn't get the tax, now he does. The tire pop alone could be all they needed to move further forward. Somehow, as you said, Luke able to actually get into decent placement points, everything considered. But though, there to take him down. UK, I mean, this is just back and forth. UK, Brazil, UK, Brazil. Now UK up to 10 kills again.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a good game for Brazil here. What a shot from Sparking. Belmoth as well, and Thailand is ruining Korea's day. It's just Seoul left.
Believe me, noise-canceling headsets or not, Thailand is feeling the crowd. They are embracing it, regardless of how this game ends, regardless of what happens as Belmoth finds one more, making it 12 for Thailand. The crowd will cheer all day based on this game alone. It's all going to come down to who makes the first move. The move is going to be for the field. How does Brazil play this? I would assume to see Brazil play for the center position, but knowing how aggressive they are, I would also imagine them just full speed sending it straight into Thailand. More shots fired now. BHC the one to find it, but Seoul, as of all players, the one to find the flush.
Seoul, of course, from that angle, still waiting out this as long as he can. And Vard stuck behind that tractor now as they're going to make the move. That's right into Ezqelusia's sightline. He's doing some decent damage, sparking in the driver's seat on very low health. But out in the open are two members of Brazil, right into Nourinz sidelines. How are they still going? They getting back into safety.
How are they still alive? Nades now coming forward. Watch out. This is far from over. I said there was a way that they would push up that hillside. Brazil playing with no fear in their life. I'm not sure how they managed to stay on their feet, all of them, but this is scary. Brazil has made landfall right below Thailand.
Yeah, exactly, and now they might be able to get a few knocks and buy the time for the reinforcements of VHC and LFP1 to come on in. Seoul, though, got him out in the open. It's actually Belmoth who's going to get it. Who's going to get the point out of it? Belmoth able to confirm.
13 kills and counting as the Thai players stand strong. Belmoth does fall down. One more comes in, but Ezqelusia immediately there with a response. Haven peeks and goes down as well. Just one left. Sparking finds the first one. Still fighting, but barely any HP remaining.
Oh, Ezqelusia even hit the headshot onto Sparking before Sparking got him, and now they're throwing the utility, trying to get the flush as well here. Nourinz thinking about the res, but there's still Seoul looming on the backside, using those smokes to slowly work his way up, trying to see if he can take advantage of this fight.
2v1v1. Thailand has a chance to get all their players back on their feet. Sparking is not done yet, though. This is getting dangerous. They managed to get one res in there, but Sparking is pushing forward.
He's insane. He's hitting unbelievable shots, and now he has the confidence to push this on his own to try to shut Thailand down. Gonna get one. Can't get the second. Ezqelusia stands strong.
16 kills, 1 versus 1. Here comes the final player. First flush comes through. Belmoth has to back over the rest. Can't come into it. Second one comes through. Seoul has been alone for so long. That nade looks good, but backs off.
Oh, he doesn't have any more frags. He's going to have to get it done with the gun. He knows they still need to go for the flush. He knows he needs to get in there. Belmoth going to get the heal up. The rest take you on very, very low health. Now Belmoth waiting around the vehicle. Seoul, can he do it? Seoul tries to peek, doesn't get the first shot. Oh, he's got it. Oh, it's JQ! Thailand's going to do it!
And the crowd goes wild! Thailand with the win! Coming over the top, fighting team after team after team. Thailand wins the game and the crowd goes wild.
my mind, no it died from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.